I'm a soldier, but I'm also not human. I don't mean that in like an edgy, metaphorical way, no. I'm really not human. I wasn't born on this planet, and if that's too much for you to digest, well, you're not really going to enjoy what I'm about to tell you, but regardless, I'll try to keep it simple. I look human, albeit a young, pale one. Short black hair, 5'8" and everything. To the few acquaintances I have, I'm a shy, young McDonald's worker with no friends or family, no background to speak of. What people don't know is that I'm strong. Really, really strong. I mean, I could do some wild things by your standards. Starting off in human years, I'm, 253 years old. I mean, I could fly pretty fast, faster than anything else you guys have on this planet. I mean, your jets are slow AF. Sorry, in an attempt to blend in, I tried to absorb some human slang, and so you'll hear that popping up every now and then. But sorry, I derailed myself a little bit. I can shoot condensed energy blasts stronger than any nuclear bomb, and on a bad day, I could punch hard enough to obliterate an oil rig in one shot. Don't ask me how I know that. Regardless, with all that we could do, what we are here hunting makes me and my 4 companions seem like specks of dust, and I'm not even the strongest one of us. I'm Granite. I'm from a race of transcendent beings nicknamed Jumpers, and 5 of us were sent to Earth because there's something here that endangers the entire universe. Classic, I know. Honestly, gotta be one of the most consistent things throughout all civilizations. Stories about being sent to some distant place to save everyone. How I wish they were just stories. The thing we're hunting here, as messed up as it is to say, is it's a kid, hybrid between a jumper and a Kane, another race of people almost identical to jumpers, just really religious. The main difference, though, biologically, aside from their lack of visible pupils, is it's a gene that they have that differs from ours, and in reality, almost every other known species. We don't know if it's a defense mechanism or what it is, but it makes it so that whenever the Kane breed with species other than their own, the offspring is incredibly destructive and violent and powerful too. More powerful than either of the parents. The Kane learned this as they were evolving, so they are always kept to themselves in terms of that stuff, but recently, I'd say 100 years ago, Kane had a child with a jumper for the first time in history, and all went downhill from there. Since the Kane and jumpers are some of the strongest beings in the entire universe, it's not good to say the least. You see, if the Kane were to have a child with even a mere human, for example, the kid would grow to be stronger than its Kane parent, and definitely its human parent. It would tank through squadrons of Kane and jumpers like nothing, so crossbreeding was simply forbidden. Despite that, once those two were found, the jumper mother was killed, executed by the military, and the Kane father retreated back to his people with the kid. I don't much agree with that, especially since the kid found out. I mean, what you gonna do? Undo the child by eliminating the parents? It's stupid. I mean, what's done is done, but as a cadet in the jumper military, I've got orders. Yeah, I'm a cadet. Pretty young one at that. All of us are, I guess. I mean, on the outside, we look 18 to no older than 22. I mean, you think 253 years old? My grandfather was like 7,000 or something when he died, and that was in battle. Crazy thoughts for humans, and I honestly don't blame you if you think I'm, capping. Anyway, the jumpers arrived on the doorstep of the Kane Empire demanding blood. The Kane didn't really like that, so boom, war. Kid's dad died in the conflict, and kid freaks out, rampages, wiping out like something like 70% of the Kane and jumper forces before retreating here and hiding out. Messed up stuff, man, messed up. Worst part is the kid isn't even grown or anything. I mean, you look at her and she's like she looked like she's 14 or something like that. I mean, hopefully you see the problem here. I mean, she matures more. Her unstable nature could eventually grow to wipe the entire universe. I mean, standard Canadian jumper soldiers are even far stronger than us, so why they sent a bunch of cadets to this planet to handle it is beyond me. To be fair, I mean, we are the top of our class and we aren't supposed to engage, just find her, but I don't know, maybe the higher ups have their reasons. But yeah, it's a brief intro of my situation, so I guess I'll introduce you to the team. First, you've got Tack, silver tongue if I've ever seen it. Little taller than me, long hair though, and less pale. Then you've got Geit, bit of a jerk, but real by the book. His parents are military, so he tries to make them proud, I guess. Classic military son appearance, well built and buzz cut and everything. Competent fighter, just too rigid. And you've got me, pinnacle of jumper potential, of course. Total ladies man. Speaking of which, next you've got Varka, the leader of the group. Beautiful, olive skin, quiet, composed, and scary. And then of course you've got Mr. Castor Impure himself. Dude doesn't talk, hardly listens, not even to our fearless leader Varka. I mean, she can't get a hold on him. Anyway, he doesn't respect anyone. We may have messed with him in our early days of the academy, but that was like a good 50 years ago. I mean, yeah, sure, we were kind of bad, but I mean, he was the weakest of us. We just wanted to light a fire under him, We always wanted our respect, so we just, Anyway, one year he left the academy, and for a couple of years, when he came back, he was wearing some weird mechanical visor, and he was different. He didn't really talk to anyone. He was stronger. He was different. Anyway, average height, same olive skin as Varka, pretty normal looking, which makes it all the more infuriating that he's. Anyway, I forgot to mention that list was weakest to strongest, so unfortunately that guy's our weapon. Kind of ironic. We went from being abnormally weak to freakishly strong and fast. Honestly, each of us on the team could exterminate humanity in a matter of hours. It makes me sick to say, but Castor could probably crack the entire planet if he pushed himself to death's door. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm just getting a report that a Canadian soldier was seen on the planet, and I'm starting to feel cold. It's not good. I'll be back. Yo, what's up guys? I'm Sentiment, and I hope you enjoyed today's story. This is just an idea that came to me throughout the day, so I was like, why not put this out there? Unfortunately, I haven't had as much time to post the things that I want to post. Initially I was intending on posting a lot of anime content, and I still am, definitely. I still am really interested in doing some anime videos, Bleach videos later on down the line. It's just that, at the moment I don't have as much time. So in the meantime, until I can get back to that stuff, I'd like to put together some, lower effort, quicker videos such as this, things that I don't have to edit as much, so I can still put out content despite not having as much time as I did, or as much as I thought I would. So, regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed. I have some more shorter videos like this planned, so if you're interested in seeing more of me or anything like that, please let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, the whole shtick. So, yeah, I am Sentiment. Hope I was able to make your day better, and I guess that's my cue.